So this is my first video, and today we're gonna start and talk about one of the most common ailments that we women out there have, which is bacterial vaginosis, also known as BV. It's kind of similar to a yeast infection, and most people don't actually know what causes it, and most people mistake it for an STI, STD, but it's not. It's generally caused by the imbalance of the bacteria in your vagina, and too much of the bad bacteria causes BV. A lot of women always wonder how to treat it. The first thing that they'll do when you go to a GP is to give you antibiotics. I myself, I'm scared of going to the doctors. I only go when it's necessary, and which is when I'm going to give birth. So to be honest, I've only ever gone to the hospital 3 times to give birth to my 3 children. That's how scared I am of going to see a GP. I always try to have a herbal or a home remedy. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to treat BV, or how I have done it. Before I go ahead with anything, I just want to tell you guys that I am not a doctor, and what I'm giving you is just my own knowledge through my own research and my own testing to finally get a solution to something which I've had before. What I do when the moment I feel that I've got a BV attack coming on is I get sea salt. Sea salt, guys, is a cure for everything. It's a cure for most ailments that you can think of. If you grew up with a grandmother, you will know that sea salt helped everything. Toothache, sea salt. Sore eye, sea salt. Itchy vagina, sea salt. Everything, it's sea salt. So the main ingredient for this is sea salt. So what you would do is you can take a dish that you can squat on in a way that you can sit in it, or you can open hot water. I prefer if you boil the water first, so you know that it's pure. You wash your bathtub and you boil the water, you put it in the bathtub. So make sure that it's hot, but not too hot. Hot enough for you to sit in. So the water, if you're in the bathtub, it must be about this high, just enough for you to sit and immerse your vagina. So you put that water in the tub and you take about 5 cups of sea salt. If you're in the bathtub, 5 cups of sea salt into water about this high. And if you're in a dish that you're sitting on, you'll only need about 3 cups of sea salt. So you pour the sea salt in. And I use tea tree oil as well, because tea tree oil is a very good one for fighting bacteria. The sun is going down, so the lighting is also going down. So I take a few drops of tea tree oil, put them in there as well, maybe 3 or 4 drops. You don't want to put too much tea tree oil, because tea tree oil actually irritates you if you put too much of it. So you immerse yourself, sit in the water for about 10 minutes. And as I said, make sure that the water is very hot, but not too hot to burn you, because the heat is actually going to help. So you sit in the water 10 minutes, and then you come out after 10 minutes, you rinse yourself, and you repeat it again. So if you're actually going through a BV attack at the time, like a serious one, repeat this for a few days until you see yourself getting better. Another thing which I do as well is I take a tampon. First, I take some water, warm water, put a few drops of tea tree oil, and then take your tampon, dip it in, and insert maybe overnight. You have to do this very fast, because you know that a tampon inflates when it's in water. So it's a quick dip and insert. Tea tree, like I said, it kills all the unhealthy bacteria. So I hope this helps, because I always get a lot of people on my Snapchat asking me about this. I've actually migrated from Snapchat, which is where I've got most of my following from. Anyone from my Snapchat, say hi under my video. So yeah, guys, I hope you like my first video, and see you again soon. Ciao, ciao.